Welcome back, you guys, to the Amazing Spider-Man fan here. And in this video we are talking statues and toys. So let's get into it, shall we? The first thing I have to say is that both statues, there are two statues we're going to be talking about in this video, and both of them have something to do with the Spider-Man PS4 game. That's the first thing I'm going to let you know. So let's get into these two statues because they are actually really good. So the first one we have is Rhino from the PS4 game, and this statue is really cool. So as you can see, Rhino has in his hand this piece of metal that looks bent and destroyed. Definitely the paintwork on it and the sculpting actually does make it look like he has this big piece of steel that he just ripped off from some kind of building or stole from some kind of construction site. It actually looks like a giant piece of steel, and it looks really good. And right next to him he's got a big pillar that he is knocking over, and the sculpting and the paintwork on it does actually make it look like it's a pillar that he is destroying. So it looks really good, and they even put the extra amount of detail in there by putting in this little fire extinguisher right on the pillar, which just looks awesome. Everything is awesome on this statue. Even Rhino, which I'm not such a big fan of the Rhino's design in the game, but I do think he looks cool as a statue. So, got the glowing blue eyes. I don't know if they'll glow for real, but that would be really cool if they could do that. You know, you could have it right under there, a little switch, and just turn a switch and his eyes would start glowing. That would be really cool. But yeah, his sculpting is really good, and so is his paintwork. It definitely looks just like him in the game. They just did an absolutely awesome job on the statue. So yeah, now we're skipping on down to Spider-Man from the PS4 game. Now of course, just like the Rhino design, I'm not such a big fan of the PS4 Spider-Man suit, you know, with the big white spider on his chest and on his back and the white armor on his hands. I'm just not such a big fan of it. You know, it grows on me the more I see it, but right now I'm still not that big of a fan of the suit like everybody else is, as everyone's saying. They're saying it's the best suit in the game, and I don't think so. But it does look really good still. No, I'm not crapping on it. It still looks really good. Don't get me wrong. But the statue looks really good. So yeah, he's standing on this big rock, nice marbling. It has the big Spider-Man spider that's on his chest is on the front of it. The paintwork and the sculpt work does make it look like it's made out of real marble. It looks awesome, you guys. I really do like it a lot. I think they just did a phenomenal job on both of these statues. I cannot wait for them. So yeah, that's the two statues. And now we're here to the toys section, and we got some pretty good toys made by Minimates, and they look, not only do they look really cute, but they look really good. So let's get into all the little Minimates that we get. The first one that you can see at the top side there, you see we get Black Suit Spider-Man crawling out of the grave. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe this is where Kraven the Hunter comes and finally kills him. I do believe the comic is called Kraven's Last Hunt, where he thinks he kills Spider-Man, but then Spider-Man crawls out of the grave. Now of course, like I said, correct me if I am wrong, but that's what I think is happening. But he does look really cool. I hope that the dirt and the tombstone come as a little accessory for him, because I know Minimates do come with accessories. So you know, coming with the dirt and the tombstone would be a pretty cool accessory. Then we get the Prowler from the comic books. It's not the Prowler from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I hope they do a line from the Spider-Verse. That would be cool. But we get basically the version from the comic books, green and purple version, and it still looks really good. You know, I still wish it was the Prowler from the Into the Spider-Verse movie, but Prowler still does look really good in the comics as well, so I'm not too upset about that. And then we get Hydro Man. I don't know, I keep seeing Hydro Man around these days. But we get Hydro Man, who also looks really good. Molten Man was right next to him. I'm not really sure if it is Molten Man because Molten Man doesn't really look like that. But I'm still passing it off as Molten Man. So if it's not Molten Man, then let me know. But I think it's Molten Man. Then we get Kraven the Hunter, who looks awesome as well. Looks just like him in the comic books, so I am glad for that. I do like when toy companies do take the designs from the comic books to make their toys or statues or anything like that. I do like that a lot. So him looking exactly like how he does in the comics, I am pretty happy about that. And then of course we come to something I don't know what this is. It looks like Spider-Man, but he has like black gloves and a black mask with glasses on, and he's got like a red shirt with a spider on the side. He's got black pants and really cool golden shoes or whatever. And yeah, I don't know who this character is, so just let me know down in the comments below if you know who this guy is, because I have no idea who the hell this guy is. But then skipping on to one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, Mysterio, who has this nice shimmery paint to his fishbowl on his head. I do like it a lot. The good green color, the purple cape, and the golden boots and gauntlets look really good. I do hope he comes with smoke accessories, and that would be really awesome. So yeah, Mysterio looks awesome. I dub him the best in this little mini maze thing. Then the last figure we get is Vulture, which I'm not really too impressed with Vulture. Even though I did say I did tell you guys that Kraven looked really good in his comic book look, but Vulture, I'm not too impressed with his comic book look. Is just green suit with lines and really poor Vulture wings coming out of his arms. This looks stupid. But here's the problem, is the fact that you can see that there is another figure right there, right in the middle of all the figures that you can see, and it sort of reminds me of the spider armor. You know, the gray, the silver one. You know, that only appeared in one comic book, and if you guys are a fan of the 90s series, he appeared in that as well. But I think that's what it looks like, but I don't know for sure, because I couldn't actually get an actual good picture where I could actually see who this guy was. So I have no idea who this is. I'm sure we'll figure out when they come out. But yeah, right now I'm not so sure, but I don't know. I like them a lot. I like the statues and the little mini-mates. But I want to hear what you guys think, so let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the statues and the mini-mate toys. I think they're all really good in their own way. I'm not too impressed with Vulture and Hydro Man, Molten Man. I'm not really too impressed with them, and I don't even know who the Spider-Man guy is or whatever. But yeah, that is basically my little thoughts on these things. They all look really, really good, except the ones I've already told you I don't really care for. But besides those, everything else is really awesome. You know, I cannot wait for these things to come out. Now, before I end this video, I just had to say, I don't even know if these things are out yet. I just found these things, you know, just a little while ago, so I don't even know if these things have come out yet. I don't know if they've been released months ago, or a year ago, or if these are just really old pictures from a long time ago. I have no idea. So I just saw these and I decided just to review on them. And I am hoping that these are just, just the pictures and they just came out. But once again, if you guys know that these figures are, if these figures and these statues have already come out, or are they coming out already, or if you know anything about them, please let me know down in the comments below, because I know jack dilly squat about them. So yeah, that is my little talk on these guys. And I just have to say before you guys go, please like and subscribe for more Spider-Man videos. I love each one of you guys whenever you subscribe. I'm hoping to grow the channel. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one, and I am swinging on out of here.